I'm Josh Temple, licensed contractor and home improvement host, and I'm here at LaCantina with my old friend Lee Mon, general manager, and I've been putting in these doors with Lee for over 10 years now.
Easy over 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been doing
20,
it
30 systems.
At least.
Yep.
And then that's not to include the ones that I've done on my own for my own properties.
Right, how'd they turn out?
That perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay, good.
Probably better.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're here, we knocked out the folding door, we're gonna do a slider.
Yep, so we're gonna do the stacking multi-slide.
Okay.
We'll have one fixed panel and the other two stacked behind it. We're gonna do it in 3 stages.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a look at how the doors arrive. Then we're gonna move on to prepping the frame. So pre-drilling all the installation holes, joining it, and then we'll get into the actual install and adjustment.
All right, and for all you installers out there learning from these videos, and Lee talks a little funny, so you have to rewind, or if you want to see a tip once again, we've got this cool, what's called a breadcrumb, or
infographic.
Yeah, you could do it in your truck, you could do it at the job site, you could do it at home. Make sure you look like a pro.
Let's do it.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Lee, yes, you've done a very good job at laying out all the tools. Most of our installers have all of this stuff in spades.
That's right.
So why don't we hit some of the specialty things?
Why don't we start up this end and we'll go through them quickly.
Great.
We've got your screwdrivers here. This screwdriver is a long screwdriver. This is gonna make your job a lot easier when it comes to adjusting. So we'll get to that when we get to after we've installed the system, but I just want to highlight that.
I actually want to highlight that too, because out of all of this stuff, the one thing I went and bought after my first LaCantina door were those long screwdrivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, now you've got it. Snips for opening the package, as we saw. Wood shims, as well as plastic shims.
Yeah.
So it's wise to have a selection, different thicknesses. Mm-hmm. It's critical for setting your sill perfectly flat.
And especially, as everyone knows, when you're working on slab, that slab could be 40, 50 years old, you're not going to be level.
Exactly, and this isn't a French door. Some of these systems can span up to 60 feet, so to have that perfectly framed or that slab perfect is pretty rare, so plastic shims are good for that job. We've got some backing rod we use for block installations when you don't use a nail fin. Cork. We've got a laser level. I love using laser levels. One thing with these systems, the frame has to be perfect.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of ways that you can square, plumb and level your frame though. Laser level's a great one. You can cross string it.
Yep. And
obviously you need a level too to make sure your jams don't have any belly in them and they're nice and straight.
And that's really important, especially when you're doing a remodel and the walls aren't that straight.
That's right, exactly.
You got to have that frame straight for that door to work properly.
Especially when you come across a framing from the 50s or 60s, right?
Right.
Concrete drill bits, crucial, a 5/32 specifically. It's compatible with the concrete screw we supply in the hardware kit.
Yep.
Hammer drill makes that drilling of that concrete that much easier. A drill index, countersinks, another something that a lot of people don't have in their toolkit.
Yep.
And what we use this for is countersinking the installation screws and the jams. So we flush the screw out and put a little button on it to clean it up so there's no visible screw.
Installers, take note, that's vital.
We did miss the safety goggles. So I want to see your fancy ones, given that you gave me a hard time about mine.
They're being cleaned right now. I'll have them in a second.
Drill gun, a mallet. If you need to tap something into place, a soft mallet is all it takes. Silicone gun. Blue tape's always good if you want to protect the wood before you finish it. We've got some self-adhesive flashing. What do you call that?
That's an ice
scraper. We've got a scraper, a mini level, a taped up block, which is good. This is a good tool.
I can't wait to see what it's for. What is it for?
For the screens.
Okay. I thought this was the LaCantina black box, just in case anything went wrong.
No,
go check it afterwards.
This is you're gonna love this. And this Allen wrench, it's a mini Allen wrench that actually comes with the pleated screen, so that'll come for you. I always like to have some suction cups to help manipulate the doors, as you said before. Extremely heavy, just allows you to manipulate the doors into position a little easier. Okay, so they're all the vital tools that you need to install our folding, our sliding systems, and our screens. That's it. We're ready to install.
Yeah.